Good morning, everyone. It's Mr. Riley, your favorite beginning piano teacher. I'm also your only beginning piano teacher, so I'll take what I can get. I hope you all are doing well and staying healthy and social distancing yourselves from others when you can. Today, we're going to talk about, and I wanted to share with you just a little bit about some information on music theory. I want you to know this last unit in class, we just barely got started on what an interval was. I want to go back over that information and give you some practice so you can get back and understand intervals when you get back. I'm sorry I don't have a great way to have you practicing piano at home, though. If you have a keyboard or piano, just keep working on stuff out of the book that you can get on my Google Drive and linked on the Haiku page. That is good practice for you. I just can't do that with everybody. So here we go. Musictheory.net, great resource. We are going to talk about intervals today and what they are and how to measure them and how to count them on the staff. So we're going down to our lesson on generic intervals. And here we go. Let me move myself out of the way so I'm not blocking the screen. So an interval is the distance between any two notes. We're going to discuss generic intervals first. So when two notes occupy the same line or space, they're called a first or prime, or unison is the correct musical term for that, apart. C to C is an example of a first. D to D and E to E are also examples of firsts or unisons. We're going to ignore any accidentals because we don't deal with those yet, and just call a C to a C sharp is still a first. It's a certain type of first, but all you need to know is that's a first. D to D flat would be a first, and A sharp to A flat would all be firsts. Don't worry about the sharps or flats. As notes become further apart on the staff, the interval type increases. C to D, D to E, and E to F are all seconds, where C to E, if you count from the first one, 1, 2, 3. You count every line in space, starting with the first one being 1. It's not 0. You start at 1. So D to F, D, E, F would be 1, 2, 3, and that's a third apart. Go from there, and we can have fourths, fifths, sixths, sevenths, eighths. Eighths are also called octaves, and hopefully you remember that from class and do that. Here's a handy chart just to show how that works. Here's a first, 1, 2, that's a second, 1, 2, 3, a third, fourth, fifth, all the way up through the octave or eighth. Now, why you need to know this is, of course, you are going to have to do an exercise. Let me switch my tab here to interval identification, which is the skill you're going to do. All you have to do is count. And all of you can count to 8, I'm sure. Start at the first note. That is 1. Count every line or space up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, that's an octave. I'm going to click 8, and of course, I got it right. As you go through, you're just going to practice. You'll see all kinds of different ones, and you can take your time and count. Just start 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a fourth. So that is what you're going to be doing. If you have any questions, this one's a bit of a tough one if you see this, because don't forget there's an extra ledger line in the middle here where middle C exists that's not shown. So this is actually an E to an E, and that's actually going to be an octave. So good luck with that. That's kind of confusing. That's a third. It's got that missing line that's in the middle there that you don't see. D to D is another octave. Keep going on this. You've got to practice for about 10 minutes. And then, of course, submit your progress report, which if you don't remember, you click up here, show your progress report, sign your name, first and last, please, though I didn't. Copy the code, not the link, and then post that over into the Google form that we've used before and is linked in the assignments for you to report your codes. I hope you all are doing well. Miss you all and hope to see you back at school April 6th if we get back then. If you have any questions, stop by my office hours at 11 o'clock. The link is right on the top right-hand side of my Haiku page. Talk to you again soon. Thanks a lot. Bye.